Mike Hamilton, Lithia Toyota. So a couple days ago, Toyota had their, actually, matter of fact, I think it was just yesterday. So I was on the live stream for Toyota. They call it internally Toyota Confidential HQ, but it isn't so confidential because they're putting it on YouTube now, right after they stream it, telling the whole world what they did. Second year they're doing this, and I think this is going to be an annual event talking about all the new things they will be bringing to the market in the next 12 months. So let me turn the camera around. I'm also going to link this video in the description. Really a good watch, and you can see all the neat new things that Toyota's planning to do over the next few months to a year. So let's turn this camera around. Be right back. So this is the Toyota product showcase. So let's go over this here. Manager, as they call him, because I think the actual CEO, President of North America, is from Japan. But we have the electric BZ4X just came out about a month ago. Tundra just came out a few months ago, back in around December. And now they're talking about the new launches and things are going to be coming up, like this new Sequoia, new GR Corolla. So let's kind of click over here a little bit. So there's 16 different models of electrics that Toyota is planning to build over the next few years. For some reason they're still talking about this hydrogen fuel cell vehicle, which is stupid. It's not going to work. I think fully electrified vehicles is the future, and the route everybody's go, especially here in California where gas is $6 a gallon. But we have this BZ4X, which is this one here, out for North America, and there's also a sedan version of the vehicle that's appeared in some spy photos that I have. If you look in my in the history of my videos, you can find the video I made on that. Look, I'm going to call it a BZ. Beyond 0, 5 for size, slightly longer than the 4, and then S for sedan. But this is really stuff that's going to come out over the next few years. And let's see when he gets out of here, and then they'll have other be talking about other things. This looks like the Sequoia here that's going on. And then here's the Group Vice President of Toyota Division Marketing, TMNA. She talks about the Corolla Cross hybrid.
Doing well? All right. Well, we are thrilled that you're with us today. And as I was walking up here, I thought,
so anyway,
wow, can you
so this is
10 new products we've launched
a pretty good game changer. We're going to have a nice fuel economy. Oh, here's the, this is cool. This is going to be a 40th anniversary 4Runner. It's going to be coming in like 4 colors, but the black looks the coolest with the vintage graphics, the bronze wheels, the heritage badging. And this is probably the very last year of this 4Runner in this way it is right now. And then she's going to talk about, let's get over here to the BZ, or not the, I mean the Corolla Cross hybrid. This is something that I talked about also in one of my videos. So if you want to watch that, you can see this thing here. But this is a gold color that be like one of the special edition colors. That is not a hybrid, even though they're calling it a hybrid, because there's a battery where the power converter goes. But this will have the newest Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. This will have the new infotainment that Toyota's doing. That's air updatable. 37 mpg is what Toyota's saying. No pricing is out at this point, but other people say this will probably do better than 40 miles per gallon. So this is going to be a pretty cool ride. It should come in less priced than a RAV4. So base RAV4 LE hybrid somewhere around 31,000. So maybe we'll see this thing in an LE hybrid somewhere maybe around 28 or 29. So have something a little less in price than what we see for the RAV4, so hit a different price point. Also, it's a little smaller. It's more like in the Crosstrek or HRV size of vehicles, maybe slightly taller. Not, but we've already had the gas versions. So we've had gas versions of this vehicle already, and they've been out for a few months. Starting to be a very popular vehicle right now. LE front wheel drive, right around $26,000 after destination. So that's less money than a very loaded sedan Corolla. So that's a nice thing. There's going to be 3 new trim lines. There's going to be an S, an SE, and an XSE when they've had originally the LE and the XLE. So the more sporty versions of the vehicle. I've never seen an L, so I don't know if they're building the basic models just because of the amount of chips and things and stuff going on. So I don't know if we're going to see the real base models yet. But those will come in cheaper than the LEs. But, yeah, and again, this is going to be built in a plant in Alabama. So built in the same plant as some Mazdas being built. So some kind of collaboration to what it has with Mazda, and they're using the same plant to build that. They said it has the capacity to build up to 150,000 units. So it could really push out a lot of product once we get back to some normalness to it. But anyways, that's a pretty cool thing there. And then let's go on to here. This is the Corolla, and she didn't say this was hybrid or not, but she says this is an all-wheel drive option. So it's going to be an all-wheel drive. So I imagine it's going to be the hybrids and possibly maybe the gas version. So that have to be a mechanical driveline to do that. So, but anyway, she's talking about here where we're going to have an all-wheel drive option for the Corolla. So in one of the northern states where you're getting a bunch of snow, that's going to be an option for you coming down the future. So Toyota's already had a hybrid Camry, or sorry, well, yeah, they have a hybrid Camry, but an all-wheel drive Camry, an all-wheel drive Prius, and at one point they had an all-wheel drive Avalon, which I think is no longer, is like all I've seen is just a hybrid. So I think they stopped building the gas versions of the vehicle. So E all-wheel drive. So if it's E all-wheel drive, then that's a hybrid vehicle. So there's got electric motors, makes it easier for them to add all-wheel drive to the vehicle without like major mechanical redesigns and engineering. If it has a driveline, then you got to do a bunch of extra stuff. So and then this dude here, talks about all the racing stuff that with the GR86 and the GR Corolla coming out. Anyways, he's gonna. So also, Akio Toyoda himself races, very enthusiastic in this, and has a huge passion for racing. So this is actually him, and he's way down with racing. Matter of fact, we're getting this Maurizio edition 200, only to be built faster and more powerful and lighter than the first editions coming out, which is going to be a standard model. Then they're having this circuit edition, which comes out next year, and that's going to be built off the circuit edition. But these are hot hatches with 300 horsepower and up to 295 foot-pounds, and they're also going to be a racing circuit. They're going to do 14 races and have some kind of a racing type thing for enthusiasts to do part of this. And this is really something Akio that's really, really big into. So anyways, let's move on towards the end, and then they're talking about the GR Cup. This is the thing that this is for the 86. And so there's going to be a cup car that you could buy and race in a racing circuit. So it's going to be pretty cool. 14 races over 7 weeks on 7 tracks, I believe, and they're all like big tracks too. There's going to be stuff like Sonoma, Sears Point, probably Watkins Glen, all the big road courses, maybe Laguna Seca and Monterey. So you'll be probably seeing some of the big racetracks that are road tracks here in the United States to do this on. Anyways, what else have we got here? So he's just talking about that, and there's also a special color coming out called Solar Shift for one of these GRs. And there's the Maurizio edition, the 200 limited edition. Take out the back seat, the window regulators, the speakers, the window wiper in the back, reduced by 106 pounds. Tune it up by something like 25 more foot-pounds over the even the regular circuit edition, which is the hotter one of the two. There's a core as a base, and the circuit's the more hot one. Anyways, this will be better tires, Michelin Pilot tires, better grippy, sticky tires. So these are just a bunch of things that they're going to do through the year, and you'll be seeing these vehicles appear. Now the racing stuff's pretty niche. Corollas, and then you see like there's that Solar Shift, and you can get an 86 like a special edition. I think they're only going to do like 860. It's a very low number though, but they have all this weird thing for this. They got like the 40th anniversary, doing 4,040 40th anniversaries, and 25th anniversary for the Sienna, which is not on here, but they're doing 25 of those. And I think it was that Solar Shift there, which is even more rare. I think it was because it's called the 86. They're doing 860 of those, which are this is that orange one there with the rally stripe. So these will be your kind of new cool things going along for the next model year. So be looking forward to seeing these as they arrive. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.